Okay guys, how you guys doing today? You guys are fine. Happy new week to everyone. And yeah, happy new week. We are gradually moving towards the end of the month. Yeah, August is upon us. August upon us, and we'll be hosting our bootcamp this August. I'm really excited because it's going to be the first bootcamp we'll be having, and I can't wait to see you guys there. So as you usually do it, every week, we usually have the market you look at every week and see possible trades and see possible trades. Basically, I won't lie, for some days now, almost a week, I've not really taken trade, and the ones I've taken, just few of them has been losses. So I just took time out of like took time away from the market, trying to study the market, what's happening, what's new that's happening. Nothing changed. You understand? So I just want to, just as we used to do it, come here to analyze the market for us. So here we have volatility 151s, and that's our volatility 151s. I think that's the only one I have presently that is, yeah, that is going well. So normal, how do we do it? If you have been following me for the longest, you should know how I do my analysis now. We go to our higher time frame to go and check the structure of the market. What is the market printing for us? Higher highs, higher lows, lower highs, lower lows, right? So that is pretty much what we used to do. That's what we used to do. Then obviously the market is printing to us higher highs and higher lows, right? Higher highs and higher lows. That's what market is sending to us. So how do I know? From here, higher high, higher high, higher lows, higher high, higher lows, higher high, higher low, higher high. I think it's more visible on 4 hour time frame. So what we do on daily time frame, just to check where the market is headed, sorry. So once we check where the market is headed, then we come to 4 hour time frame to come and check our confirmations, candlestick confirmations, and the rest. Get it? So we have this zone, right? And if you check properly, the market is heading ahead. The market is going, and we have something here too, which market has broken. We have a zone here which the market has broken with this pressure candle here, this 4 hour pressure candle, this particular candlestick. This particular candlestick, 4 hour pressure candle here, right? Market has broken it. Daily, sorry, not for us. So now we have this on its own, right? So we have this very pressure bullish candle, and we have this is a combination we need. This bar here, this indecision candle here, plus this pressure candle here. That's what we need first. Secondly, we now need to mark a zone around here, just as I used to do it. Mark a zone around here, then we delete. Let's do it for now. Let's put a line here. That means the market must get inside this zone, at least must get to this point, right? Touch the body of that small green candle. That is what we need. So after that, so when I woke up this morning, I saw this red candle already pressure around this point. I was like, this market has invalidated. That was all I was thinking. Well, as you have a glimpse of hope, in the sense that the 4 candle has not closed yet, right? So I told myself that if this 4 candle should close back into this zone, then the trade is still valid to the upside. But anything otherwise, I am not doing. Except I'm not doing. Let me not put conditions. Do you understand? Anything otherwise, I'm not doing. So already, because for some days now, close to a week now, there has not been markets really like that. All the markets are already in their decision zones, like they are on their turning point. So no market per se. So this is the only one I could find for the week. This one and one other one too. So I'm like, okay, fine. Let's see how it goes. Okay. So after I've done that, now when the market gives all this, something is truly, once market gave us this and retest this zone and is printing something like this, like a rejection candle on the 4 time frame, something is happening on lower time frame, like 15 minutes. So what's happening on lower time frame, like 15 minutes? Something like this is happening. Either a W pattern like this, a W pattern like this. It will break the neckline, retest the neckline, then overlap, or a head and shoulder. In this case, is giving us a W pattern, and it has broken it around here. It has broken it around here. So what I'm waiting for presently now is what? A retest to this neckline. Then our TP obviously is going to be here. Our TP is going to be here for now, right? So let's go back to our 15 minutes. So this is how I'm looking out for this market to be. I'm looking out for this market to be somehow like this. You know, my stop loss is always below the recent low, right? So just to be more conscious, then a 1 ratio 2.6 is not bad, right? A 1 ratio 2.6 is not bad. At least it will give you, I prefer to be consistently making profit, small profit, than making and consistently, right, and making profit once in a while, but the profit is big. You know, I prefer small. So that is pretty much what we are looking out for this market to do for us. That's what we are looking out for this market to do for us. So the next, let me just save this. Let me just leave it. The next market we're looking at, I think, boom, no, crash 900, I guess. Yeah, this crash 900. So okay, so what do we do? As usual, what do we do? Let me check something. So our tip is going to be around here. So what do we do on higher time frame? We check where the market is going. We mark a zone like this, right? Mark a zone like this, then you go to lower time frame, like 4 hours. Then I saw a pattern on a 4 hour time frame. What pattern did I see? I saw a wedge like this, and like this. So the market broke out of a wedge, and obviously we need to retest the wedge, right? So that's what I'm looking out for. And you know how I already do my things. I don't joke with trend lines. So even if this market should come all the way to this point, I still won't take the trade until I see something like, until I'm able to draw my trend line like so, probably on a 15-minute time frame. Until I'm able to draw this trend line, break out of a trend line, and ahead. So that's how I'm looking out to see this market. So it's quite simple, you know. I don't joke with trend lines, because I've noticed that any trade I enter without a trend line, I'm always caught up in a loss. So it's better you just do what works for you. What works for you. That's what makes sense the most. Do what works for you. Do what works for you. There are some people who don't know how to use trend lines. Yeah, there are people like that, but I prefer to, you know. And I can bet you that this market is probably coming around this zone here. Whichever way, I'm still waiting to see this. This is one of the market I'll be looking at for this week. Even if it is two market you see this week, that gives us profit, you are fine. We don't mind. I don't mind. So this particular one, the one we analyzed before, I posted it on the group. So whenever the market is ready, I think they will let us know. So it just a retest back to that zone, and we are good. We are good to go. We are good to go. We are good to go. So guys, that's all about that for now. And I'm excited because I said it before, it's the end of the month, right? And our bootcamp will be starting pretty soon, right? First, second, 3rd of August. It's 5 days more, 5 days to go, 5 days to go, 5 days to go. Please enjoy to be there. You will love it. You will love it. You will love it. I promise you that you will love it. Alright guys, till we meet again next time, and peace out. Probably tomorrow I can, maybe after this market has hit P, can come to do a market recap, or I'll be looking out for some other markets as well, you know. Alright guys, take care, peace out.